the morning of day 2 and got up quite a bit before sunrise and headed out to the rim of the canyon to get a look out there. Just wanted to see where on the horizon the sun was going to rise. It gives me a little bit of an idea of, you know, if we do get some clouds here in the morning, good place to be as far as compositions when the sun rises. Also allowed me to get my light meter out and meter the scene both before sunrise as well as after, because that gives me a little bit of an idea of what type of shutter speeds I need to use. One thing with large format, especially with the 8x10, is it gets shaken around a lot in the wind, so it is going to require a very calm morning, and it is quite calm today. As you can see, there isn't much movement from the wind, but we did have a few gusts going through, and then yesterday it was crazy. But it's good that this is a morning location because that is very ideal for landscape shooting. Anyways, I am heading back to camp. It's a bit chilly out there right now. It's in the very low 30s, so it's right around freezing. But heading back to camp, gonna get some breakfast and gonna explore a little bit. This afternoon I am going to set up my camera, the 8x10, for a sunrise shot for tomorrow morning. So I have a lot of time to kill. So should be good, just kind of hang out here and explore a little bit and see if there's any other more unusual things I can find out here. This little bird over here is just hanging out by my car. I actually tried to come in the window over here when I was reading a book. Here we are at the top of the cliff near Torreweep, and I have my camera set up down here. There's this photo I shot here a couple years ago. I took it with my digital SLR camera, and I shot it from down in here. So what we had this wall right here, which is on the right side of the image, and that wall goes up there, then river around. And I was able to make it work because of the larger depth of field I could obtain on the digital SLR camera, but that shot really is not an option on the large format. So I'm really going to go for a different shot. It's more of a horizontal, which is usually better hanging on a wall anyways. The river coming up and then the cliff face there. Now I'm setting up here in the afternoon. The shot will be taken tomorrow morning. Now it's going to be hard to properly see everything here, but this is the experience of viewing the image on the ground glass. It's upside down and backwards, so it's going to be something a little bit more like this. But the other thing is that there is a bright spot. That bright spot, as you kind of move around, you kind of follow it, so you can go in, check out all the details. This is what I'm working with now. This is set up the day before. I'll actually be shooting the photo tomorrow morning. Still trying to decide on the composition. I do have the river. It's going to curve like here. From here to there is where it should be lit up. That part should be dark. And then I have some lines coming in here. This is going to be really brilliantly orange. This will be dark except for the river. So we'll see. I don't know that I'm 100% enjoying the composition I chose, but you know, we'll see when it's on film. It's going for a horizontal shot, shooting right up there of the river. So it's gonna be a morning shot, so I'm gonna lock down the camera and we'll come back in the morning when it should be in the low 30s, nice and chilly.